Housing the dead bodies of undocumented immigrants has been a problem in Pima County for years. But with the influx of millions of migrants crossing into the United States since 2020, the issue has only gotten worse. The growing numbers have caused an overcrowding problem with lack of space to store the remains. And while a new Pima County Medical Examiner's facility is going to provide more space to house the bodies, examiners say they need more help to identify the dead. News for Tucson's Jafet Serrato has more on how the new facility will help address this issue.
This person arrived about 2 months ago this year and is still unidentified.
In this cold room lies the bodies of immigrants who died crossing the Arizona desert looking for a new life in the U.S. The Pima County Medical Examiner's Office says it stores the largest number of unidentified remains than any other county in the country.
We already have 126 people who have died.
The Medical Examiner's Office is responsible for analyzing and then storing the remains of immigrants found along the southern Arizona border. Since so many of these bodies remain unclaimed, the Medical Examiner's Office has no choice but to cremate them and store them until they are claimed. They are put into this refrigerated box trailer, but while it won't solve the problem, the added space in the new Medical Examiner's Office will allow more remains to be stored.
We are going to have more space. This building is going to be like 3 times bigger than the one we have right now.
While the old facility could only hold at around 200 bodies, the new one will be able to house 300. The facility also has new offices, 6 autopsy areas, along with an expanded cold storage unit. More room to try and identify the remains of people from all over the world. To do that, they need those who have lost loved ones to first contact the missing persons consulate of their country. Many come from Mexico.
In all these cases, the Mexican consulate establishes almost daily communication with the Medical Examiner's Office and with the family.
For Mexican nationals, the Consulate of Mexico has a hotline available to them.
It establishes the mechanisms so that full identification of the person is found, and that if the person is middle-aged, the family can be supported in the repatriation of the remains to Mexico.
But sometimes that aid is not enough. Esther Vasquez says her daughter, Karen Jasmine, disappeared in June of 2022. Vasquez thinks a smuggler abandoned her in the Nogales area.
I have this that she left behind for me, and I'm waiting for her. I have faith that she will return.
Vasquez has not heard from her daughter ever since she went missing, and today she is still seeking answers.
If she did die there, tell me, because it's difficult for me to live day to day without knowing if she is alive or not.
Jafet Serrato, News 4 Tucson.